I am charging my batteries despite lying on my side.
Lock.
Hey Drake,
What's up?
Paco just joined Ina's membership.
Onion did?
Paco, one of the artists.
Oh, nice.
Should I use a magnetic plate or a landing gear? Which do you think would have the least chance of clang?
I would say the plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
The plate is such a blessing. Worship the plate.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna come back and have to do repairs anyway, so.
Alright. Do you need me to bring any material out to you?
No, I'll just come back to base.
Okay, so you're still in a drivable state, you just need to be pulled over.
I had to take off my laser cannon.
Alright.
I was
Also,
sad.
Lotke, I welded up the hydrogen tank. I've turned it off for the moment so it doesn't completely vacuum off our hydrogen, our ice, I mean.
The ice, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So if for some reason you're later wondering why it is not working, that's the reason. I've turned it off.
Well, we should probably have a bunch of hydrogen currently in the mid bay and the generator, I mean the converter up there anyway.
We have like 2K ice.
Yeah, but I mean also the raw hydrogen should already be in the mid bay.
The med bay doesn't. I don't think the med
I thought
bay.
it stored a limited supply of hydrogen.
As far as I know, the med bay does not have a hydrogen tank.
Oh.
Let me check. No, the med bay does not have a hydrogen tank.
I hope I'm heading towards the right Drake 3.
Well, you should be able to also look for my waypoint from my the.
Oh yeah, I
beacon
can
from
see
my
your
ship.
truck.
My truck, yeah.
Yeah, the beacon for your truck. Oh god, the lag.
Not my fault. Alright, I need torch and dip.
Also, I've noticed something. With all the on the rover, with all the connectors facing upwards, my miner is useless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
We
can
could always
it
change how those
Yeah.
top ones angle.
Yeah, the thing is, it can stay. It can stay level, and that's about it. When it's full.
No, I'm saying we can turn one of the connectors on the top, like to face backwards or something. So we can just change the angle of the connector.
I'm just gonna chill while I finish putting
I'm
together my
about
boat.
1.5 kilometers out from you.
Okay. Like I said, I'm just chilling.
Alright.
I'm even standing away from it, so you shouldn't have any problems with me overriding your control or anything like that we've had in the past.
Wait, what's happened with controllers?
When we've had two vehicles connect up, sometimes one vehicle takes precedence over the other.
Huh.
It's fun. That's why I'm outside of my vehicle.
I'm not sure my thing masses more than yours,
Well, it's not always mass that matters, apparently.
Oh, yeah? I think I see you on 500 meters out.
Okay.
This is a deceptively bumpy area.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what maybe caused my problem.
Yeah. Okay, how do I want to do this?
Presumably you touch it.
Yeah.
Drake, very helpful and instructive advice.
I think what I'll do is I'll lock my thing onto one of the wheels from this side, and then I'll pull it over from this side.
Okay.
Just give me a moment to,
I have faith in you. Whether I should or not, I have faith in you. But more importantly, I have dinner, and after I'm done eating dinner, I have a cookie.
Nice.
Huh? Oh, you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, I stepped over just enough that I reached the inhibitor field. That's funny. Man, it's really easy to tell how I just kind of like pirouetted, I don't know what the right term is, and then just was like, yeah, bark. Oh man, this is kind of laggy. It's because yeah.
What's
It's
kind of
probably,
lacking?
It's probably because I had Azure Lane still running. That would be a thing. Okay, that seems better. So what do you need me to do, Lord K?
Not much really. It's just me trying to sort out, these damn arm controls. I really should learn how to program.
That just looks like it's gonna clang. I mean, it's cool, but
Yeah.
the way some of your joints wibble and wobble is kind of disconcerting.
Yeah. I've built this before, but on a larger scale. That's just the meat of the issue.
Okay. Maybe I should take a few steps back. Maybe Lane Collector, maybe. Hey, Lord K.
Plate is this? Yeah?
Your thing gets longer and it expands.
Really? It's unpacked.
I can't believe it took me that long to make to see the innuendo there.
What is that plate? Plate.
It gets longer as it extends.
Clamp.
Isn't it kind of... Well... Isn't that basically the same word? Getting longer and extending?
No, you know, this actually meets the technical definition for an erecting crane.
Yes.
I've even got the clamps on the bottom, so it is actually an erector.
Yes. Yes, it
Lord
is.
K here building non-family friendly vehicles.
Maybe I shouldn't have started streaming this. OnlyFans, but it's for space engineers only.
So only engineers. Alright, here goes nothing.
Are you trying to avoid my tires?
No, I'm trying to get your tires.
Oh, you're
I want to let
you
lock
are
onto the tire.
exactly between them.
Yeah, I've realized that.
Congratulations, you've put your erector in the gap.
I suppose you could say I've gone for the wrong hole.
Yes. You have done that as well. Alternatively,
I want to go for the tires because there's less chance of deformation.
alright,
Less clamp.
Lord K, I'm going to make this really bad.
Yeah. Tire now.
I'm going to type it because I don't necessarily want to say it while on stream.
Lord K, if you're telling me at any point in the near future that you're gonna have to completely redesign the walkway section, I'm gonna murder you.
I shouldn't have to.
Just saying, just saying.
This is just, at the end of the day, the plan was for this just to transport all our shit to make the new base. So
In that case, we horribly over-engineered this.
I mean,
Or
maybe
did
we
we engineer it just right? Oh, hey, it's working!
Oh, okay. That's weird. I thought I had it over. It must have a high center of gravity. My bad.
Yeah.
You have
Do
to...
you see the batteries? Yeah.
Oh, your batteries are all on top. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought that was just normal armor blocks. My bad.
No.
I guess, Drake, your thing is top-heavy?
Well, when it's not fully loaded, yes.
So, when are the rover girls coming?
Give me a moment. I need to.
Wait,
Drake, tell me,
Tiffany?
when are the rover girls coming?
That off.
Oh my god.
That's. Nothing's ever simple in Space Engineers, is it?
No.
Back up. Lock. Okay, second time's the charm.
Alright, you're on target. You went a little too far. Alright, you're latched on. Oh no. Hey!
Oh, it worked!
Huzzah!
And we actually have a use for this damn arm I built now.
Yep.
Now we can use it to flip our rovers, since we seem to have a habit of doing that, I think.
Hey, I'd like to note that I went like. It's been since. This is the first time for this round that I've actually flipped my rover. Main collector, if you could clip that as well, that would be appreciated. Now the question is, do I want to put the laser turret, or the laser cannon back in the same spot? Or do I want to have it higher up? Oh, that was weird. Dun.
But yeah, at this point, I don't think we need to establish a stationary base.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have it.
And we're out of girders again, of course. Why am I even remotely surprised?
Ooh. Hey, Tanaris, how are we on silver?
We have one source.
Well, I just found another one.
Then write that down.
That's what I'm doing. I think this is roughly 3 kilometers out. Yeah, roughly 3.
Well, that was wild. I was just driving along and then something almost kicked me over.
Yeah.
There's something weird about these sand biomes.
Yeah, and I didn't notice this previously, so maybe it's just this section, these little wave patterns.
I don't know. Maybe this is what, because that's kind of what happened when I blew the ass off of the disco rover the
Oh
other
yeah.
night. So there must be something up with the terrain formation on this kind of planet.
God, that's annoying, if that's true.
Yeah.
So Naris, did you get the
I
waypoint?
think it's because there's so many small hills.
I did.
Like, yeah, it's not uber rocky like on an Earth like.
Well, no, I think in my case it was literally these little bumps. Basically the speed bumps.
The speed bumps are the worst.
Yep.
If you see a big hill, you can kind of... I mean, at the same time though, the little hills just kick. Like, with a degree that they really shouldn't, for how small they are and how fast we're going.
Yeah. Sorry, unknown signal, but no.
Oh crap.
What?
You know, I think the other really annoying part about the sand biome is?
What?
You can't see the little rises. They just blend in.
Yeah.
But sand is rough and irritating and gets everywhere.
We should have expected that line. Also, I think the sweet spot for like not catching super air on any kind of the minor hills is like
Yeah.
around 17, 18 meters per second.
Yeah, that's why I was going slow in this thing previously.
On the plus side, at least, when my laser cannon got damaged, the superconductors were perfectly fine.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yep.
So I think we have to, at our current state, we'd have to go knock over another,
We can actually make superconductors.
Yeah, we can.
can we? We have
Yeah.
gold, though.
We have a gold source.
Oh, right. It's just that mining's a pain in the ass.
Especially gold, since there's so much stone.
Yep. Let me purge all of my old coordinates. Should we disassemble the two other rovers?
I mean, they could come in handy, maybe.
I guess.
If, like, we blow up my rover or your rover, since these seem to have become our two main ones.
I mean, I built this one for that purpose. To replace my respawn one.
Back up. Spin.
I mean, Drake, if you are free, you can help me with welding up the big one.
That's weird. One of my solar panels has disappeared. Did it clang off at some point or something?
Always possible. Alright, I'm just gonna tell it to our assembler to build like 1,000 steel plates because we'll probably end up needing them anyways. Oh, that's bullshit. What the fuck,
What?
game?
Did you run out of hydrogen?
No! It had me clip. It rubber banded me, so I clipped backwards and fell off the rover as a result. Also,
Oh. That's annoying.
this thing
Yeah.
could totally be like a helicarrier with how it's designed.
Yeah, probably. We could eventually switch to large turbines, I guess.
Come on. God damn it. Yep. What? You can just fall through the suspension?
What? Yeah, suspension blocks for large, grid are not all that there. It's basically a half block. The only part of a suspension that's hard is the part that connects to the main body, that little rectangular shape.
That's dumb.
Everything else in a suspension basically doesn't exist.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go along and put steel plates on everything.
Alright.
So that way Tanaris with his...
Fuel low.
Oh, that didn't take very long. Hooray,
Alright, for extra gravity.
Yep.
Fuel critical.
Probably carve off this.
Well, at least I did something useful.
You also provided entertaining Twitch content.
That's also true. Hey Tanaris, guess what?
What?
I helped. Did you see that?
You helped.
I helped. Alright, now let's take a bunch of construction components and go use that. Because everything needs construction components. Can I actually? No. Oh wait, I could maybe. Huh? Right, those are batteries. Wait, that worked? What? I wasn't gonna make that jump. Oh, you put all your batteries into the deck. Okay, I see. Cowabunga! Oh god, I forgot there's a giant pit bear. I forgot again.
It's a which giant pit? I have to ask.
The one I
biggest.
made.
Inventory full.
Jesus Christ, Tanaris, you really fucking drill out this area.
Have mana will travel.
No, what you should be saying is, have drill, Wilger, and login.
I see.
I'm getting rid of these laser charges because they're useless. This is a nice setup you got here.
It would be a shame if
Industrial
something
hy-
happened to it.
Yeah, especially the fucking industrial hydrogen tank.
What about it?
It's fucking huge.
I mean, I figured it would be in handy if we ever actually
Oh,
start.
I don't disagree on that point. It's still fucking huge.
I see Ina still listens to F3O radio.
What now?
To the F3O radio shows.
Right, I was going to dispose of these things. Ow. Nope, that's not the thing I wanted to dispose of. That's the thing I need. Be gone! Okay. Alright, so now we need computers. Do you like how I'm actually trying to be methodical about this, Tanaris?
Yes.
I mean, I know it's surprising and all, but I'm trying to be methodical about powering up all of our batteries.
I
It's
basically
also
just
useful because then it means I can place the last of the
I mean,
anti-deformation parts
you
on
can
the side.
you can weld them through the tires.
Can you? I think I'd just wait until the batteries are done so I don't accidentally, like, you know, we don't miss some of the batteries.
I mean, they're all on the deck, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all in the deck.
I don't think I've missed any, although some might not be as fully welded up as others. I still need steel plates for you. Nobody will notice.
Oh,
Progress.
construction components again, aren't we?
what?
You could probably check the rover. I might have. That might still have some.
Oh, construction components? Yeah, I used them all.
Okay, that's fair. Just getting the batteries done.
Yep. Along with the wheels and such.
Oh wait, no, there's a few hundred in here.
Those might have been built after the fact. Oh, somebody built welders! Always a dangerous thing when I'm around. Alright. Power. And sticks the landing. And then almost falls on his face. Hey Lord K, did you build any connection ports? Yeah, you did, up there.
Yeah, they're at the top. Tanaris
Alright.
stuck the turbines on them at the moment.
I mean, we somehow we do need energy for this thing somehow at the moment.
Yeah.
I just love how there's that one
reminds me, I
fucking...
need to place a port that Tanaris can actually dock.
I just love the fact that there's just this one block and this
Right.
landing gear, and somehow that holds up this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Also, why'd you build it up so high?
Because the 5x5s are weird. If I had them any lower, they wouldn't actually spawn on the wheels.
Ah,
Did you just grind down my window, Lord K?
Did I just, yeah, because I had to put the spotlight there.
all over his crisp white sheets?
How could you, Lord K? I was
I
mentally
did it with a
attached to that
smile
window.
on my face.
How could you?
Very easily.
And this is pretty.
If it was not for the laws of this land, I would have slaughtered you.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a bad good idea.
Let's hear it.
Okay, for our smaller rovers, the base rover
Yeah.
should have little magnetic clamp arms that can just bodily pick them up and carry the little rovers with it.
I was considering something like that, but I wasn't quite sure where to put it. And yeah, that was kind of reaching a point of overcomplicating things even for me. I figured we could just drive them.
Yes, but wouldn't that be cool? It'd be like, don't come near me
I
or
feel
my
like that would
sons
be
ever
invoking
again.
Klang's wrath.
What?
I feel like that would be invoking Klang's wrath.
You're probably right, but wouldn't it be funny? We just
mean,
make
if you
sure that my
really-
brother does a save state right before it.
If you really, really wanted to bring the rovers with us, I could probably add an extra set of wheels on the back and come up with some kind of loading bay.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So we have a section that lowers down, picks up vehicles, and then, yeah.
Yes. I love it.
But I think that would probably be easier to do once we've actually disconnected the thing, because yeah, that's a level of... I'd probably have to do it with merge blocks, I think. Because pistons with multiple rovers... Sounds like an invitation. Especially on this world, where we've had so many, you know... Klang has not been nice to us here, with the terrain deformations.
Yeah, that's got more cheese!
Are you okay, Drake?
Cheese!
Oh.
My brother would get it.
You're like cutting in and out, so it's
That's probably for the best. Trust me.
All I can hear is that he is very, very happy about cheese.
Cheese. Cheese. Whoops. That was maybe more than usual amounts of cheese. Shut up. Watch. Alright, I now have something with which to badger everyone. Okay. There we go. Like 70th time is the charm. Alright. Now, to annoy people by posting things with the proper amount of cheese. How long ago was that?
Why are power cells so fucking big?
Oh yes, tuner.
Oh right, you DM'd me some while back, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, Okay.
And I'll tag Lane Collector too.
I'd call that low-hanging fruit, but that thing was already hanging.
Yes. Yes, it was. Cheese. Priorities in life. Doing. Ow. Do we still not have enough power cells?
Nope. There's like 5 more batteries that need welding.
What if we ferried the nickel over to the super rover?
There should be some there already.
All of it. And just started doing the major operations on the...
I mean, it's not much faster to fly to the base or to fly around.
I guess, but isn't the welder or the assembler or the industrial assembler faster?
No.
Then what's the advantage of it?
It looks nice.
I mean, that's definitely true, but...
Like, that's all it is. The industrial assembler looks different. Performance-wise, it's exactly the same as the normal one.
Technically, it also provides a convenient stairwell. It's got that going for it. Is this a dust storm or some kind of haze we're getting?
I think it's a dust storm coming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a dust storm. Alright, what is my rover's power situation? More power than it had when I started. Interesting. As an aside, I find it fascinating that if you turn off a grid, solar cells and such, or solar panels, stop generating power.
Yeah. Makes sense. The cheap way to do it is to set your batteries to recharge only mode, and then that'll turn off the grid, but the batteries will keep recharging.
Yeah. God, that fucking disco pattern.
Do you want me to turn it off?
No, it's too
Okay.
entertaining.
Yeah. Because I did actually build it with an off button in case it, like, impacts our performance.
I like that we still have the 6 missile tubes, or the 4 missile tubes that I brought back.
I mean, what am I gonna do with them?
Disassemble them for uranium.
There's like 0.1 kilograms of uranium in there. That's not worth anything.
I mean, is it more useful than what we're currently using them in?
Who
Because
knows?
it's not like we don't have any missile launchers.
But we could build them.
Yeah. Hey, Sheo. Oh boy, Sheo is watching, Lord K.
Oh, okay.
We're building the
Well,
Kaulator rover. I'm just gonna keep coming up with more and more ridiculous nicknames as we go along.
I haven't actually come up with a name for this thing yet.
I humbly submit Kaulator. Both for invoking Terminator and also K later
Okay.
for additional punnery.
Just as long as this thing doesn't go K later on us if we go over a bump.
Knowing us, it will. But it'll be funny.
It would be just our luck to, you know, put all this effort into a rover and then we clang it on something.
Again, well, let's make sure that my brother has a save state for this, with this completed. Cowabunga! Oh shit, I'm swinging in the mine shaft again. Whoa.
I can't believe it. The underside is done.
Pardon?
Oh, nice.
The underside. I mean, we've technically done the floor. Now I need to just stick the last of the anti-deformation. Oh, yeah, sweet. So we can put the last of the wheels on.
Nice.
Also, we've got lighting under here now, so we're not completely blind.
Cool.
Steel plates in here? No.
Lord K, you know what you need to have on the very top of this thing?
What?
You need to have 2 spotlights that are strobing as they rotate. One needs to be blue, one needs to be red.
I mean, we've got the normal spotlights that do that now anyway. They're actually, those are technically spotlights, so you can set them
okay.
to have ridiculous ranges.
I did not know that. Sweet.
Yeah, they're, you know, those, what I've got on the Disco rover are basically small versions of that.
Okay. God, this antenna dish is huge.
And yet somehow it's less obtrusive than having the normal fuck-off huge antenna.
I don't know. Technically, this takes up more space, I think. Yeah, this takes up more space. Or, yeah, more space is the correct term. Ow. Oh, you've got to shit me.
What?
I bounced off
I
of
told
something
you that I
and
was
proceeded to
gonna put more
almost
wheels on.
fall off. So here's my question.
Hmm?
How are you going to lower this?
Lower what?
The rover.
Just cut it loose. Just cut it loose and let it drop onto its wheels. I need to fiddle around with the,
By the way, do you have a control deck for this?
yeah, it's the pod thing here. The industrial cockpit.
Oh. Oh, my game doesn't recognize it because I don't have the DLC. Okay.
Oh, you can't use that.
No, I can use it. I just can't weld it or anything or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
Alright, so what were you
welded up.
wanting to set all the wheel suspensions at? Maximum, right?
Yeah, maximum, whatever you call it.
1.5.
There we go. Yeah. All the way down. And I think we want to bit on the stronger side for the actual suspension strength.
I mean, actually show the field of vision's pretty good. And then you can always go in the third person view. God damn, this thing is huge.
That's what she said.
Well, I hope there's not rover transmitted diseases. How big are these industrial? Jeez. Well, no, these just look fancier. These are still the normal large containers. They just look different.
Yeah, and they also have different mounting points. Seen how the normal industrial containers, you can only stick things on the, like, you know, the cross shape. You can't put anything on the corners.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, these have the opposite problem that I kind of only realized when I was using them. You can only build on the corners of these things rather than on the cross shape.
Unless it's snapping to the connections.
Yeah, unless it's snapping to the connections.
Hmm. I mean,
It's
that's what
it's
you get when.
interesting. It's different than. At least it's not a complete reskin.
Yeah.
So I can see that it would. Well, it's different.
There
aesthetically,
are
it's all
material
different.
differences,
Yeah.
which is nice. So I don't know if you guys heard, but my brother and I and our father were originally going to be going to Glacier National Park. We are not going to be doing that for Labor Day. Instead, we're going to his place in Virginia.
Why?
So we might actually, well, because we were going to be flying to the national park.
Ah, I see.
As soon as I said
Like,
that,
I
was
have
like,
no idea where that is in relation to you guys.
Montana.
So
It's in Montana near Idaho.
that tells me.
So for context,
it's somewhere
that's-
in the middle. The middle.
No, it's near it's the northwest corner of the country, basically, along the Canadian border.
So in the middle of North America. I'm not wrong.
Technically, yes, but also on the side. Anyways, to give you context, for me to drive to Missoula, which is where we would be flying into, that would be 1,700 miles.
So that's what, 2,000 kilometers, somewhere around there.
No. Hang on. 1,700 miles. 2 kilometers. That is 385.9, rounding up, kilometers.
Wow. With that distance, you would be like through Europe twice over if you don't count Russia.
And who wants to count Russia?
I don't know. Wargaming?
No, because Russian ships aren't a part of the Pan-European line. Which is honestly where they kind of belong.
Were the last few years just a nightmare? Did
I think a fever dream is more accurate.
Oh, did you hear, Lord K, that they buffed the Nevsky?
Yeah,
I was just like, why?
question mark.
I mean, I can get like, okay, bring it in line with other cruisers, but why?
Why not buff Zao?
Yeah.
Poor Zhao.
Why not buff Des Moines? Also, the way you know that I'll never become a VTuber, I can't sing for shit because I was looking at Land Collector going, is this real life? And I was like, man, that right there invalidates me from ever becoming a VTuber unless you want a VTuber who can't sing.
I mean, VTubers don't need to sing.
Yes, but how many do sing?
Well, the Japanese, most of them.
Amelia can sing though, Shea.
Well, she did take like vocal lessons since we started.
Yeah. Alright. I feel bad about my rover being alone in the dark, so... Auto-tune cover of many sins.
Did somebody make an auto-tune joke?
Land Collector said that it's like, auto-tune covereth many sins. Just ask some modern-day rap or pop stars. Sheo, I don't have time to take vocal lessons. Okay, so apparently if I scroll to my right some, or scroll left, lighting disappears. That's weird.
But yeah, okay, what are we missing? I think we have everything,
I
or almost
think
everything.
so.
We
I'm
need to
just
weld
putting some
up like
finishing
the.
touches on the bottom. We just got a few more wheels to do up, and then I think we're done.
What the fuck is my... What?
You okay, Drake?
Why are things randomly being illuminated?
Because they are.
What's going on? I'm gonna go drive off into the darkness. Okay, it's like I have... Wait, do I have running lights on my... No. So how the fuck am I... Okay. Oh! I know what's causing this. I still had my headlamps on. That's why
You were
everything
being
was...
used by your own headlamps?
Well, my helmet lamps were on.
Oh.
And they're generating
Oh, that's
enough
why it's
light.
dark. I don't have mine on. I guess we're both idiots.
Yep. You know, I'm not sure if this gives me enough lighting to the sides or not. I don't think it does. Alright. My old rover must go. But
These
first,
people need him.
Rover Delinda Est. But first, let me take out the goodies.
But what did he do that he must go?
I just want to break it down. Its time has come.
He's going to meet Dad?
Yes. No, father. Remember?
Daddy.
Strong unknown signal. 45 kilometers away. No, I am not.
The worst thing about strong unknown signals is that they are shared across the entire server
Oh, that's dumb.
with all other players.
Fuck you, wheel. You're not the boss of me. There we go. Alright, I need better tools for what I'm about to do.
I think I'm going to hop off for today since it's getting late.
Okay,
Okay, that's fair.
sleep well.
See you, Thanos.
See you guys.
See ya. You done good.
Thanks for all the help.
No
I think we
problem.
can probably launch this thing tomorrow.
Yay.
How many more of these do we have? I think that's all.
What do we have?
I was trying to figure out how many more of the... Okay, cool. I should set that back to production. Cool. Now we've got the good stuff. Oh. Okay, I see what the problem is. Well, no, I can still just do it through my cockpit. Ha ha ha. Wait, where are my cargo? There we go. Weird. Very weird. One day I'll design a rover that looks as nice as this. But not today.
Oh, yeah, that. I think that's called mucking around in creative mode.
Yeah. That sounds
I don't
about
think
right.
I've ever built anything in survival that looks anywhere near as nice as its creative mode, you know, counterpart. Unless it's like, not really. Even when I'm building something in creative mode to whack into a blueprint machine in survival, I end up just making it a brick because that's efficient.
This makes no sense. Oh, yeah. Okay, why are you like this? Game.
Me or something you're trying to
The
build?
game. Just sometimes it registers that there are other things, other parts. Other times it just does not, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like that time, I stepped up to put something into the large cargo container. It took me straight to the refinery, which admittedly was where I was going to end up anyways, but doesn't make any sense. I should have been able to go straight into the large cargo container. It might be the game telling me that maybe I've played this for a bit too long today. Which is not entirely wrong, probably. Donk. You did so well, little. Oh, and these are just randomly depleted for no reason at all. That makes sense. That makes no sense. That's my headlamp again. Oh, there's now one less grid to worry about. Well, there will be one less grid to worry about soon.
Inventory full.
Now this grid has been depowered. I now have a limited amount of time to work with before it despawns.
Weird. I thought you used to be able to place objects on the exteriors of tires.
Not for a long time.
Yeah, I guess they've changed that. It's unfortunate.
What were you trying to do?
Well, I was just wanting to put some lights on the edges of the wheels so that we'd have a better idea of, you know, what's
So
going on when we're
you could
driving.
have steam lighting, right?
Oh, yeah, that's an idea, I guess.
Maybe that's why we can't. Knowing space engineers, it'd probably do something horrible to the game engine. Well, Lord K, there's now one less rover.
Alright.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like I need better side lighting. Because that illuminates like my direct path, but if I want to turn it all, I don't really see anything.
the difference between a locker and a weapons rack?
I have no idea.
Just put some lockers in up here so that we have a space to toss in our tools and we don't have to go digging through the containers for them every time we log out.
Okay.
And it's right by the cargo hatch, so we can toss everything in the cargo hatch and then just jump into that.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Really? I swear to God.
What's up?
Just game things.
You need a hand with it?
No, it's good. Okay, that looks a bit better lighting-wise. I feel like it needs to be still a bit more. Okay. Now, if I go does that look kind of dumb? Yeah.
Hello? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I think lighting-wise that might be a bit more optimal. I'll just say it's a Toyota. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Attack of the sand dunes once again. Still feels a bit derpy, but yeah. That pretty much lights up everything in the camera's field of view as well, which is also nice. Hi there, mate. Whoa. What the fuck was that?
Hmm?
I heard this little tinking sound and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Something hasn't clanged off, has it?
No? I hope there's not any kind of interaction between my wheels and my armor slope parts. That would be really unfortunate. God, that's scary.
What's scary?
I was running a simulation to see like how much light do I actually have to work with if I, disabled my spotlights.
Oh,
I
I
could
guess
see
the answer isn't very much.
not much, yeah. Good enough. Oh, did you add strobes?
Yeah, I'm kind of working on something.
Okay,
I'm
I was
gonna-
like, I was seeing
Yeah,
weird things happening. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry, I'll slow those in a bit. I'm just
No,
trying
no,
to
no.
sort out.
It's not causing me a problem. It's just, I was confused as to what the fuck that was. That's kind of funny, actually, that you put spotlights on your spotlights.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. I love it. So, as a thought, have you considered putting lights on the back?
yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's what this is enabled.
I'm helping.
Thank you. I have way too many goddamn tabs. There we go. Now it's coming together.
Wait. Are you making this OSHA compliant?
Kind of.
That's amazing! Did you just hear an explosion?
What?
Did you hear an explosion?
No?
Okay.
Now you've got me worried.
Well, it was very distant, so it definitely wasn't this. Here lies Tanaris, dead in bed. He will be remembered. Let's see. Oh, I can't rename it from here. Let me.
You
Can I
trying to
rename
rename it?
Rename it here? No, I guess only Lord K can. But I can
What
change what's on the antenna.
What are you trying to rename this thing? What do you want it renamed? Are you in there?
Oh, you're gonna see. Okay, look at
Oh, geez.
look at the antenna dish. Like at the antenna dish.
What's the key to re-enable all your HUD shit for that?
Tab.
Not seeing it. Maybe I need to jump in a vehicle.
You may need to press it twice.
That's weird. All my signals are gone.
Press tab again.
That's not working. Hold on, I can just dive into the cockpit and see what it says. Where do we have an incomplete landing gear on this thing?
The one that's touching the ground with?
Oh, that, right.
You know, the only thing holding up...
The Lord Collator.
No, Calculator.
Okay, you later.
Yes, you have an incomplete landing gear that somehow, despite not actually being built, is holding up all of this shit.
What is the mass of this? You can probably check that.
Hang on. Actually, no, we can't because it's technically a station, I think. But if I blueprint, nope, that only tells me how many blocks it is.
You know what I just realized? We
What?
don't really have a way of getting up if we end up stuck on the ground. I haven't accommodated any stairwells or anything. I'll see if I can get one on the back, maybe.
Oh, if we run out of hydrogen?
Yeah.
Well, can't you just put on like a elevator thing?
Maybe? I mean, I suppose if one of us got stuck on the ground, the other could just chuck a hydrogen bottle down.
Or just laugh at them.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about what we would actually do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the aesthetic of that. Oh, sorry.
Literally
You
remove it
literally
from
ran
me.
down just as I decided. I don't like
Bonk.
that. I'm going to grind it off. Sorry.
I feel so loved. So loved that you just left me to die.
Want an oxygen bottle?
No, I'm fine.
Then you can find your own way back up.
I mean, I have hydrogen. It's just, I'm sulking.
Okay, I'm low on construction components again.
As you often will be.
Hmm.
I have a bad idea again.
What is this bad idea?
Well, like most of my bad ideas, you're gonna have to find out after the fact. Okay. We have it things as is. Alright, all of these must become red. Okay, so where does that actually change things? Okay. Okay, so that's the core lighting. Okay, there's that lighting back.
I do actually kind of want some of the lights to be easy to see by if we're gonna be up here.
I know, I'm just playing with
I
light.
was gonna turn the spinners all orange, so it's kind of like, you know, those industrial hazard lights.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me a moment and I'll come and tinker with it. I'm just putting the last of the lights on. That's the wrong color. Not quite orange.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's about a industrial orange.
That's
So slow
perfect. That's
Yeah, slow the
perfect.
slow the rotation down to 0.3 so it's less
Hang on.
epilepsy inducing.
I'm just gonna put them as a group. Call them industrial spinnies.
I've
Spinny
also got
lights.
2 more I'm putting on.
I'm gonna take a screenshot so that way you can see what the IDs are and know what you need to make it as. And then you wanted me to reduce the rotation speed. So let's see what it's like at half. Oh yeah, that's great! That's pretty good. Alright. Now for our normal lighting, I want it to be yellow, I want it to be bright, but I don't want it to be too intense. So what's that look like? Oh my god, that's yellow. Oh my god. Do you see this yellow?
I'm on the other side right now.
Okay. Look at the core.
Oh, okay, that's pretty highlighted yellow. Turn it like a little shade darker and it'll be like a industrial factory kind of color, I think.
Hang on, let me... Nope, that just turns it. No.
Need to go get some. I'll put the.
How's that?
These
Is that a
in
bit
here.
less obnoxious?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
It's like a halogen lights.
Yep.
Do we have any reds up here? No.
And then off in the distance, there's my little dinky rover truck. That's so cute. Oh god, the ones in the back are really spinning, the ones that you just added.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just like might be an idea to leave everything until I'm done.
No. Oh, shit.
What's this darker yellow look like?
Oh hey, the sun's starting to rise.
much difference.
Oh, we've got those too. I have more things I can play with. Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of corner lights. What can I make these? How do they look purple?
Not great.
I mean, the bigger problem with the purple ones in like the core is that they're getting overpowered by the yellow.
Yeah, I think that that yellow is turning everything gold.
I mean, part of that's just how bright or how powerful I made them. Um, Let me fix that. So let's make it 5. Yeah,
Go to steel tubes.
that's a bit more subdued.
I should probably finish off these girders, otherwise Tanaris is gonna hate me tomorrow.
Girders? What do you need to be girded for?
The catwalks around the back.
Oh, those require girders now? Huh, they do.
Yeah,
They
because
used
they're
to
the
not. They didn't used to.
yeah, because those are one of the expansion pack types.
And I'll help a little bit.
Alright.
God, all this orange. It's amazing.
Do you think we should paint some of this stuff a kind of rusty color, or what do you think? Because I think I've got some of the industrial rust skins.
I mean, if you
Then we
really
can
want to
look
go
like
for...
we're Mad Maxing our way through the desert.
Say again?
Pardon? Then we can really look like we're Mad Maxing our way through the desert.
I mean, I love the caution tape color for the wheels and suspension.
Okay. So what, you want to just make this entire thing
No.
Wonka yellow?
No. No, God, please, no. How am I on my steps right now? I am actually over 25,000 steps.
Oh, nice.
I am on target for today. How's that for just like Drake does ridiculous things? I say, yeah, I'm on target.
More steel tubes. Ow.
Oh, that's what you get for flying.
No, that's what I get for lag.
And flying. As I rubber band backwards. Okay, seriously? Let me access the fucking large cargo.
I think boss's computer must have gone back into sleep mode or something.
You're probably not wrong.
Oh well, at least I think I'm done in adding stuff. Now it's just cosmetically painting, I guess. God damn it, I still need 2 more steel tubes.
I've got them.
Okay, it's just one catwalk at the very end, the corner piece, on the right-hand side.
I think I got it. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, I guess I can't access it from there. I am clipping like a madman. Alright, the crawler, the Lord Calulator now has 571 small steel tubes. I have a bad idea. How horribly would I die if I ran off the rover? Ow. I need to be at full health when I do this.
If you ran off the rover and...
Fell into the pit.
I don't know. You could probably swan dive it from this catwalk up here.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright. Here we go.
Hey, you. Which catwalk are you on?
Cowabunga! Ah, fuck. I fucked up. I had to
What's this
abort.
one?
Yeah, I guess you have to do it from the second floor.
Yeah, do it from the second floor. I want to see you do a flip.
Alright, give me a sec. I need to get a good run up.
That was a bad name. I should not have said that.
Alright. Runner is ready. Going. Ah, fuck. I lag.
Oh, you almost got it.
Yeah. I only lost 17 HP. Alright, heal up, try again.
See if you can get on the railing and then run off the railing. That might give you some more hang time, so you don't have to do the initial jump just to get over the lip.
I could not have stuck that if I tried. Oh, you think I should just do a standing jump in?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, you can come over here and then you can just run off this and then jump off that. Oh, crap. That was close.
Fuck, I slipped.
The lift. Okay.
What the fuck?
What?
I bounced once and then just went flying. In the complete opposite direction. It made no sense. Okay. So... Okay, game. The fucking lag, man. Nope. Well, I almost clipped through the world, but I'm only down to 48 HP.
Inventory full.
How the fuck do I keep flipping like this? Oh. Hey, I did it. Admittedly, I was at low HP already, but I didn't bounce off of anything and I just straight up died. Mission successful.
You were a hero. I am full of bad memes today. What is wrong with me?
I'm the best hero today. Now Shea actually gets to see my rover in the daylight. It looks a bit derpy, and it is.
What the hell? Oh boy, I just clanged through like so many different objects there.
Yeah, I've done that several times too.
I went through like 2 different catwalks to end up where I ended up somehow.
Uh-huh. Apparently, you cannot grind down tools. Today I learned.